Whitney Way, Thor's mom Babs, gets special gift from Dad. Welcome to my channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before starting the video, please go ahead and hit the subscribe button and give this video a like up. During the most recent season of My Big Fat Fabulous Life, viewers watched Whitney Way Thor and her family deal with a massive hurdle. Babs suffered a stroke and needed immediate medical attention. Babs has a pretty large fan base, so it was a difficult moment for many viewers to see. But the good news is that Whitney is doing everything in her power to keep fans updated and informed. Fortunately, Babs is on her way to recovery and is showing significant improvements. And it's all thanks to her loving, supportive family. Whitney Way Thor reveals her parents are still in love after many years together. It's never easy seeing a parent struggle with a serious health condition, but the Thors are making the best out of a bad situation. Whitney recently revealed the entire family moved to Abbotswood to support Babs during her recovery. She added that it wasn't possible to bring her mother home yet. Their house wasn't wheelchair accessible and Babs still needs a full-time nursing staff to help her out. But even so, the family is having a great time at the treatment facility. And Whitney's father Glenn is doing everything he can to bring a smile to Babs' face. Lord, Daddy had his booby shoes on during the beach music party at Abbotswood 0D. I love seeing my parents have fun like this. Whitney captioned her Instagram video. Fans can watch Glenn holding his wife's hand and putting on some slick dance moves for her. Babs watches with a smile on her face and a twinkle in her eyes. Love seeing Babs smile, the best reality TV mama and daddy do out there. One fan wrote, "Proof that if you take care of it, it'll last forever," another added. Plenty of other followers chimed in and said they hoped they experienced a love like that in their lifetimes. What do you think of Babs and Glenn's romance after all these years? Be sure to leave your thoughts and well wishes in the comments. The Thors conquer all the challenges life throws at them. For many years, Glenn and Babs have been fan favorites of My Big Fat Fabulous Life viewers. They just can't get enough of the love the two share. A serious medical condition like a stroke can devastate a family, but it seems like the Thors are allowing it to unite them instead. In an Instagram update, Whitney shared that the family actually chose to watch new episodes from season 10 together as a family. It's providing them time to reflect over Babs' recovery and realize how far she's come. Stay tuned for more updates on the Thor family. There will be more to share very soon. The Thor family had always been close-knit, their bond strengthened by love, laughter, and the shared experiences that had marked their lives. Barbara Babs Thor, the matriarch, had been a constant source of warmth and wisdom. Her husband, Glenn Thor, had always been her steadfast partner, and together they had raised their children, Whitney and Hunter, with love and care. Babs was known for her vibrant personality, her quick wit, and her unwavering support for her family. She was a beloved figure not only in her family but also among the fans of My Big Fat Fabulous Life, the reality show that documented Whitney's life. Babs' health had been a cause for concern in recent years, but her spirit remained indomitable. Glenn, a man of few words but deep emotions, had always been the rock of the family. His love for Babs was evident in every gesture, every look. He had stood by her through thick and thin, always ready to support and care for her. As Babs faced health challenges, Glenn's devotion only grew stronger, and he sought ways to bring joy and comfort to his beloved wife. The Thors were approaching a significant milestone, their 50th wedding anniversary. Glenn wanted to make the occasion unforgettable, especially given Babs' recent health struggles. He knew that a simple celebration wouldn't suffice. He needed to do something extraordinary to show his love and appreciation for the woman who had been his partner for half a century. As Glenn pondered over what to do, he recalled a conversation he had with Babs years ago. They had been talking about their dreams and aspirations, and Babs had mentioned how much she had always wanted to visit the place where they had honeymooned, the Blue Ridge Mountains. Their honeymoon had been a magical time, filled with love, laughter, and the promise of a lifetime together. Inspired by this memory, Glenn decided to plan a surprise trip to the Blue Ridge Mountains. He wanted to recreate their honeymoon, to give Babs a chance to relive those cherished moments and create new memories. But he also wanted to give her something special, a gift that would symbolize their enduring love and the life they had built together. Glenn enlisted the help of Whitney and Hunter to plan the surprise. They were thrilled with the idea and eager to make it a reality. Together, they began to organize every detail of the trip, from the accommodations to the activities, ensuring that everything would be perfect. Whitney took charge of finding a charming cabin in the mountains, reminiscent of the one her parents had stayed in during their honeymoon. She found a beautiful, secluded cabin with breathtaking views, a cozy fireplace, and all the amenities needed for a comfortable stay. Hunter, who had a knack for adventure, planned a series of activities that would allow their parents to relive their honeymoon experiences. He arranged for a scenic hike, a picnic by a picturesque lake, and a romantic dinner at a quaint mountain restaurant. Meanwhile, Glenn focused on finding the perfect gift for Babs. He wanted something unique and meaningful, something that would capture the essence of their love and the journey they had shared. After much thought, he decided on a custom-made piece of jewelry, a locket that could hold a photo from their honeymoon and a recent photo of them together. As the anniversary approached, Glenn and the children finalized their plans and eagerly awaited the big day. They decided to keep the trip a complete surprise until the last moment. On the morning of their anniversary, Glenn handed Babs a beautifully wrapped box. "Happy anniversary, my love," Glenn said, his eyes shining with affection. "I have a special surprise for you." Babs, curious and excited, unwrapped the box to find the locket inside. She opened the locket and saw the photos, tears welling up in her eyes as she realized the significance of the gift. "Oh, Glenn, this is beautiful," she whispered, her voice choked with emotion. "It's perfect." "And that's not all," Glenn continued, smiling. "We're going back to the Blue Ridge Mountains, just like our honeymoon. Whitney and Hunter have helped plan a special trip for us." Babs was overwhelmed with joy and gratitude. "I can't believe it. This is the most wonderful surprise. Thank you, Glenn. Thank you, Whitney and Hunter." The trip to the Blue Ridge Mountains was everything Babs had hoped for and more. The drive to the mountains was filled with laughter and reminiscing about their honeymoon. As they approached the cabin, Babs marveled at the beauty of the surroundings and the thoughtful details that Whitney and Hunter had arranged. The cabin was perfect, with its rustic charm and stunning views. Babs and Glenn settled in, enjoying the cozy atmosphere and the sense of peace that enveloped them. They spent their days exploring the mountains, reliving their honeymoon adventures, and creating new memories together. The scenic hike was a highlight of the trip. As they walked hand in hand through the forest, Babs and Glenn felt a sense of renewal and connection. The beauty of nature and the tranquility of the mountains provided the perfect backdrop for their reflections on their life together. The picnic by the lake was equally memorable. They found a quiet spot by the water, spread out a blanket, and enjoyed a delicious meal prepared by Hunter. They laughed, shared stories, and soaked in the beauty of their surroundings. The romantic dinner at the mountain restaurant was the culmination of their magical trip. The restaurant, with its charming ambience and exquisite cuisine, was the perfect setting for their anniversary celebration. Babs and Glenn were treated like royalty, with the staff going out of their way to make the evening special. As they dined by candlelight, Glenn took Babs' hand and looked into her eyes. "These past 50 years have been the most incredible journey, Babs. I couldn't have asked for a better partner. You've brought so much joy, love, and laughter into my life. I love you more than words can express." Babs squeezed his hand, her eyes filled with tears. "I love you too, Glenn. You've been my rock, my best friend, and my greatest love. This trip has been a dream come true, and I am so grateful for you and our wonderful family." They toasted to their love and the many years they had shared, savoring the moment and the magic of the evening. The dinner was a beautiful reminder of the love and commitment that had sustained them through the years. As the trip came to an end, Babs and Glenn returned home with hearts full of joy and gratitude. The Blue Ridge Mountains had provided a perfect escape, a place where they could reconnect and celebrate their love. They felt rejuvenated and ready to face whatever challenges lay ahead, knowing that their love and the support of their family would see them through. Back home, Whitney and Hunter welcomed them with open arms, eager to hear all about the trip. Babs and Glenn shared their stories and photos, reliving the magical moments and expressing their gratitude for the incredible gift.